Welcome to online classes, students. So today we are going to start a new chapter of assessment 2, which is how I move around. So if you noticed in our all previous video, we have a story, right? In our EVS book, we have a story. That means every person said to you like English literature's book having story, but no, every book have a story, have a different kinds of story. So in our book we are going to discuss today the story of transportation, story of how we move from one place to another. Okay, so let's start the journey of transportation with the page number 41. You can open your page number 41 and you can see a golden page, right? I know this one is opposite because of the camera, right? So you can see on your chapter 6. Today we are going to start our journey of transportation, right? So let's start it. The story of transportation begin with the wheels. Now, let me tell you, if you when you talk about yourself, when someone asks you that, please tell me where are you from, right? You tell the basic thing, that where you are from, where you from come, right? What's your father name, what's your mother name? That is basic, which means how you come, which thing you belong, right? So transportation is belong to wheel. From early humans to 21st century humans, they only travel on wheels, right? Yes, the features of various kind of wheels, right, to early humans to 21st century is different. I know the modern time and ancient time is different, but the story concept is same, the wheel, which help us to move from one place to another place. Like if you want to go any city, what do you need? You can't go in the walking side, right? In a walking way. So what you take transport as your way, right? As to go to different place. That means you are connecting yourself to the people. Okay, so we can read also the transportation help connecting people from different place to it also help to connect people to different places like school and market. Why school and markets? You can see you are coming from a different places, right? Everyone is coming from a different places and far places, but the school bus, and yes, from school to you, right, from home to school, there is a link, that is school bus. Okay, and which thing is important? The link between us is important, which is going through with the transportation. Okay, so the early humans invented the wheel to move from one point to other, as we earlier discussed. Why we need it? Why we need a wheel? Because we can't go miles and miles go with our legs, because we need rest, we need some time to go away. But in the by the transportation, we go in 15 minutes to one city to another city, right? In this way we can see the transportation make our life easier. And yes, every human being wants a happy and easier life. That's why human invented the wheels. You can see here in your book, there are two pictures are given to us. In this picture, what they are doing, they are pushing very heavy stones, which is not so much easier for them, and then they think they can make them easier. Then they make wheels. You can see this, these are wheels, these small wheels, circles, right? So they make wheels, and by the help of wheels, what they are doing, they are pushing the cart, right? They are pushing the wheel cart, and yes, then they make their life easier. How they make life there easier? By making wheel cart, and they taking the heavy stone from one place to another. In this way, early man make their life easier. Now come to our generation. Okay, from generation of early humans, how they invented their life very easier from one place to one, to go to one place to another. Wheels are fitted into different types of vehicles, right? This had made the movement of goods and people from one place to another. When we are 5 year olds, we are so small, and then year and year we grown up, right? We come to 5, 2-3 inch to 5 inch, we become taller. Why? It's a growth. So the time will grow generation by generation, right? So in this way, what they are doing, the human beings are creative, inventive. So they are inventive, the wheel. By the help of wheel, they're making different type of vehicles for them to make their life more easier. So now come to the point of land transport. The first land transport, the invention of wheel also led to creation of cars. Now we all know the car, the bus, cycle, motorcycle, right? Everything, even our aeroplane, right? Even our aeroplane is on vehicles. So that means on wheel. That means wheel is important from early human to 21st century, right? So the invention of wheels also led to creation of cars. Roads were built for cars to travel long distances. Think, to make their life easier, right? To make their life easier, what human did? They make wheels. Then after their generation, what they did? They make their another kind of various kind of wheels, carts. From carts to land transport, which means some kind of car, right? The first car, okay, made. But the one thing they know, they invented the roads, the plain and stable road for their these kind of inventions. Why? It make more easier for them. Okay, so you can see the first car here is, this one is steam car. Steaming power is, okay, so by steaming power, this one is the first car of the world. This is one of the first steam powered car, and who made it, who invented, who created? Carl Benz created one of the first model of car. So you have to remember it. If the assessment 2 question will come, the question will come in a objective manner, or they will ask the question that who invented. So you have to know that Carl Benz invented the first model of car, right? Okay, now we having the land transport, right? The first steam car. So let's go with the more thing. Now we having a steam car, right? I don't know in which century it is come, but this has come very time ago, right? So let's take a look. A steam train. As we learn in this page that a steam car, now we are come to know about steam train. Okay, this time humans are more invented, more, we can say genius. They made a steam engine for them. In this way, what they are doing, they can travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then they 8 or 9 states at a one time with this train. In the car, we only travel from one city to another city, right? But by this train, what they are doing, they are traveling not only 1 or 2 or 3, they can move 8, 9, 10 more states, whatever they want, right? They can go through with these all, right, at one time. So trains powered by steam engines were made in 1800 century, right? 1800 century. These ran on track, could carry heavy loads and 2 passengers. You can say on the first early humans, they when invented the wheels, they having wheel cars. They can only bear some heavy loads like a stone, and only they can't bear human beings, right? Then for the human being, the creation of car, which is steam engine, is made for them. But then after steam car, there is one more invention, which is steam engine, which means steam train were made. When steam train were made, that means we can load of two things, which is the material and also living beings. That's why it is written here that they could carry heavy loads and passengers too. So in this way, what human did, human make their life more and more and more comfortable and easier, right? So we learn about land transport, which means they are walking on the right land. That's why it's a land transport. Then come to next, that is water transport. Water transport, why we are using this? Okay, some cities or countries are just covered with the water. So how can we reach there? We reach there by water transport. Okay, land transport for the land states, right? The land areas, and yes, those areas which are covered with the water, which are around with the water. So we have to also go there if we want to go. Then how we will go? We go with the water transport, and water transports are boat and submarines. We travel in a water using boat, ships, or this mode of transportation is used to carry the passengers and goods. This is also used for the passengers, and yes, goods, which means material, right? Whichever we want to just load over it, and we can travel with it and go to other wherever we want to go. And yes, the first steam engine is made in Great Britain, okay, which is right now United Kingdom, we can say. We are on boat and steams. Yes, boats are used to cover short distances, while ships are used to cover long distances. Boat, which means if we go to one side to another side by water, so we using boat. And while we go to other state to another state or by water, right, we using ships. And how we using the submarines? Submarines are travel inside the water, right, just like a fish. They are usually large in size. They are used in different yes, they are used in the defense of country. The submarines are only the transportation which is used by the military, not by the other person, right? So you can see here the all pictures are given to you. The steam car is here, right, in front of you. This is a steam car which is first made by human, and then come to steam engine, which means steam train, which is also made in 1800 century by Great Britain, which is now, yes, what I have said, United Kingdom. Okay, then come to water transport. As I said, we need boat, ships and submarines for travel to travel by water, right? So boats are for small distances and ships are for long distances, and yes, submarines for military works. So in this way we learn why we need land transport, and the second thing, why we need water transport. And we having the picture also, so in by these pictures we can define this very easily. And whenever you go to market and to a stationery shop, you can ask them to give them a chart paper, right, chart paper of vehicles, transportation. So they will give you, this is only for 5 or 10 rupees, and you can make a good copy. When you're given a question answers about transportation, you can make a different kind of copy. You can make your these kind of pictures. You can made it also. If you want to drawing over it, you can drawing over it. But if you want to stick on it on your papers, you can stick over it, right? So air transport. Air transport is just like to fly in the air, by air, which means not land, not in water, on sky. We travel in sky. So these kind of transport, we learn it tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we learn about our air transport, the story of air transport, how they come to existence. Okay, so today I will give you the hard words of this chapter in a PDF manner. Hope you will learn it better. Please read your chapter at your home. In this way you will come to know about the more important words like vehicles and vehicles, and creation, invented, transportation, and powered by, passengers, everything which are not easy to pronounce, right? Okay, thank you students.